and so on, and so on. Came the time when the slave catchers came. Some of the couple's living children were taken, stolen, separated, and taken to many lands, sold. A few lived on. They had children. These children had children by their owners and others: Portuguese, Spanish, English, Italian, French, Irish, Scottish, others. Men from lands all over the world. Until one day, near my time, a girl child was born who was to be my grandmother. In time, my mother was born. She lived and was sold yet again. That is where I was to come from. Ah, how sad. How sad for all of us. So once upon another time, a long, long time ago, time didn't mean anything to my people, excepting it was hard times all the time. And time can look endless. That's the time I was born. Some people say we was born slaves, but I don't believe that. I say I was born a free human being, but I was made a slave right after. There was only one person in my family I knew at that time: my mother. We knew we belonged together because she had birthed me. Didn't know my daddy. Well, we knew him, but wasn't allowed to tell it. And I couldn't call him daddy when I was able to talk. Didn't have no grandmothers living that we knew of or nothing like that. Mama said she knew her mama had some kin in Africa somewhere, but we didn't know where, and they didn't know nothing about us now, nohow. See, her grandmama had been most jet black in her color. Or was it her grandmama's mother? Anyway, I do know we did start out being black. Just no family, except just us, my mother and me. And we wasn't together too much, except in the nights. And most of them the master of the land came in and pushed me over and out the bed. I'd lay there on the floor with my eyes closed, sucking my thumbs till he was gone. Then she'd be mine again. I would rock her to sleep and myself too. I cried 'cause she cried. We was both tired of the life we was living. I wasn't nothing but a baby child, but I was still tired of things I didn't even know what name to call 'em. My mother had 9 more children for the master of the land, but they was all sold when they got to be about 3 years old by the mistress of the land 'cause they was too white and looking like the master of the land. That and the money. See, my mama had me by a black man so she could have her a brown baby. She wouldn't tell who my daddy was so they wouldn't hurt him or sell him, 'cause they hadn't been let to do no loving together. She said they was in love, but that wasn't loud. They didn't get to be in love no more, though, 'cause she was watched hard. And I got punished extra lots, and I was even still his property, even if I wasn't his own child. My mama was very light, 'cause her father had been a master of the land. That's why I didn't have no grandmother on her side, 'cause grandmother had killed herself rather than stay in slavery and keep on bringing more babies into the world to be made more slaves, or whatever anybody wanted them to be. That's what I hear tell she said. 'Cause my mama hated white folks. She wanted a brown baby. See, my daddy, being a dark-skinned man, made me a tan color, or whatever God will call it. But a brown slave or a white-colored slave, what's the difference? I was about 12 years old when my mama just must have decided she just couldn't take life no more. All her babies gone except me. Don't care who the daddy was, they were still her children. And always having to hearken to the white master of the land and get another baby to lose out into anywhere land. She just couldn't take it no more, see? The mistress watched her husband, the master, hard, but not hard enough to keep him in her own bed. 'Cause there's 1,000 excuses to be out of the house on a country farm that size. And when my mama gave birth to another white baby, the mistress of the land wouldn't hate her husband. She would hate my mama more. And this the truth. I've been in that big house cleaning or something like that, when white ladies be talking and they say that them nigger women's is sex fiends, or something like that, and blame it all on